stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
Yeah, he's calling out the tank is super extended, and actually it works because their tank just died. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a shot. Oh my goodness. Hey, and another one. Ian going nuts.
And it looks like he's expecting us to go from the other side because Matra is coming and just kind of torn through. Chiaki gets. Oh my gosh! Wow! Rolling. And that's why you guys die. Here it is.
Yep.
Oh, he's able to get 2 kills. Nice. He's able to still survive because of his healing factor. Oh, and another ult is popped. And
He gets there.
a successful defense from Faulkner right here.
Don't jump off the edge. He's just trying to get back to his team. Oh my
Nice.
Look at Ian. He was okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He couldn't even see his target.
No, he was just
Firing into the distance, baby.
he shoots by faith, not by sight. Oh my
Holy
god!
crap.
Nice.
There's Hollow down. There's 2 and down.
Good gracious, Tom. Go
Punch him, buddy. Punch him.
Get him. Smack him. And Mercy's down.
Mercy's dead. Signal's back down. Soldier's back. She can't slide. Ah!
It's okay. Bring us on. Okay. Sorry about that. No, it's all right. We're training a new producer, and it's it's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
We're looking forward to having him on board. But welcome into Regitar USA High Res Arena. I am, of course, your play-by-play broadcaster and head coach, Caleb Colquitt.
And I'm Joshua Chalchi.
And we got a great game for you tonight. We've got Overwatch 2, Florida versus Seminole State. The Seminole State College of Florida, long name.
Mm-hmm.
Results we don't know. They're the Raiders, so we're going to be playing the Raiders tonight, and that is going to be what we've got going on this evening. I know this is a late one. We sometimes have these late Wednesday night ones because, of course, being a Christian university, we close down during the night for Bible study, but we are here, we're ready, and we're hoping that you are excited for this game coming up here. And
I'm excited.
Well, good. I'm glad you're excited. If you weren't excited, I'd be like, why are you here, Josh? That's.
I'd probably respond with, I'm very tired.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm good right now.
Hey, well, I mean, I'm not tired. I'm actually good. I'm being a true gamer. This is like my prime time right here. I'm wide awake at 9.
Oh, yeah.
9 at night. 9 in the morning, not so much. But 9 at night, I'm good.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so we got the game going on here in just a second, and the guys are all ready and raring to go. They've got their lobbies up, so let's go ahead and meet our players.
Playing DPS, the captain, Shadow 4, Jesse Clark. Playing support, the Lieutenants,
Love this.
Chiaki, Payton, Provo. Support, Sniper Mike Jr., Michael Johnston. Playing DPS, Worldly Boom, Wyatt Gentry. Playing DPS, Big Steppa, Zyon Moore. The Tank, Grumpy Lizard 13, Luke Taylor.
All right, so the team is ready to go, and we'll take a peek inside Regitar USA High Res Arena, and you'll be able to see them. There they are.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that they're all. Oh, look, Payton. Payton loves being on camera,
Oh, yeah.
and we don't blame her. She's fun.
Yeah.
So
To be frank, I think every single person on the Overwatch team loves being on the camera.
they do. They love it. Although she's the only one that's noticed. So.
So far.
But yeah, you can see Payton over there on the far right, and then you got the captain, Jesse, in the middle, and then
Very focused, by the way.
Big Mike, Sniper Mike Jr. over on the left-hand side.
It's my brother right there.
Yeah, we love Mike. Mike has been doing a good job on Counter-Strike and Overwatch, and then over on the other side, we got Wyatt, we got Zyon, we got Luke Taylor. We're really just a stacked team here. I don't know what Luke's pointing at, but there they are.
He's glad to be here. He's glad to be here.
He is excited to be here. Luke's always excited to be here.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
dude.
Luke is one of those guys that he's just very even kill.
Mhm.
He never gets too worked up about stuff. He never gets down about stuff. He's always just like, yeah, it's a good time. Very even tempered. I like that about him. Does the work. Very easy to have as a lieutenant. That's one of the reasons I picked him.
Oh, yeah.
So we are going to be getting into the game here fairly quickly. Now, the Overwatch team has struggled to secure a win so far this season, but they have come close both times. And or no, one time, because they had a bye week last week. So
Yeah.
they came close in their first game. We're just barely not able, like literally 20 seconds away from being able to secure the win.
Well, honestly, this week is the week for teams who haven't gotten their win in yet.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we have early in the week, we had Smash Bros. White, who made their first victory of their season so far.
Yep.
So, in all honesty, I could see Overwatch 2 bringing home their first victory for the season as well here tonight.
For sure. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that and hoping that they can bring home a W this evening. Seminole State, this is a team that they've only played one other game too, so we don't have a real good idea of exactly where they are in the standings. But we will do the best that we can to figure that out. And, you know, with Overwatch, I feel like that's one of the games where the standings actually mean the least.
Yeah.
Because with Overwatch, you know, there's obviously I'm not saying that you can, that it's a, you know, all luck, but there is an element of, well, you can kind of look up and win a Overwatch game, even if you're really not supposed to, or there's a more skilled team on the other side.
Yeah.
That's a lot harder to do with, for example, Counter-Strike. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the nature of the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, football. Obviously, football is a game where there's a lot of skill and a lot of muscle and athleticism involved. But you can occasionally just kind of look up and win one. So, or baseball. That's why you play series with baseball, is because it's easy for even a less skilled team to just win a game.
Yeah.
That's why you have to do a series in order to determine which team's actually better. Major League Baseball's playoff going on right now, by the way. So
I would not know.
yeah, I'm a big baseball guy.
I'm definitely not.
All of my teams are out of it now, though. I don't have any teams that I pull for left in the playoffs. So I guess I'm pulling for the Cubs.
But
But
speaking of cool things that are happening related to like national level sports,
yeah,
Worlds is happening for League of Legends.
That's
in
true.
A few weeks. I believe it's on the 14th of October is when it starts.
which would be a week from today.
And I think the first match is going to be IG versus T1, I believe.
Huh.
So it's a big thing. I'm very excited for it. Me and the lead team are all going to be doing a watch party for it as well. We're going to be very excited for it.
Maybe we could do some stuff like that, like have some live streams here on the Twitch channel where we're doing like a watch party for some of the competitions. Now, obviously, we wouldn't want to take away from their audience.
Of
but,
course.
But I'm just saying, like some live events like that, we might be able to try to do that because I love doing the games. But our charity live stream is really big. We've had some like casual tournaments that are not official league play that have done very well on the stream.
Well,
So
there will be a game streamed every single night from October 14th to I believe November 20th for Worlds, if I'm not mistaken. So it would overlap kind of perfectly for the live stream, not gonna lie.
Yep.
If you wanted to do it then.
Well, it looks like it looks like they had some preliminary matches. You said it's the 14th where the actual tournament starts, right?
So the qualifier rounds have started already. So
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the matches for teams to get into the main event have started.
So you're right. So it says Tuesday, October the 14th, and that's going to be play-in knockouts for that first round.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right about that. So we won't actually know who's playing in that until that starts, I'm assuming.
Yeah, T1 versus IG is a very, very big match because T1 is probably arguably one of the best teams in the world and of all time to play League of Legends, and IG is also one of those teams that have always just been very big rivals of T1 and also of a lot of other teams as well. So it's going to be a very, very cool game to see, especially since if either one of these teams loses this match, they do not show up here in Worlds.
Right. So that should be a lot of fun. Definitely going to enjoy that watch party that we have on that Wednesday. But, you know, I don't know. We could maybe do a live event for that. I do know that a live event we do have coming up is our annual Ghouls and Ghosts live stream, which will be done for the benefit of folks in Ukraine, war refugees, displaced families, soldiers on the front line. We do that through Dalreda Ukraine Missions, which is right here in Montgomery. In fact, the warehouse is a little low. I got an update this morning, and so we're going to be sending in a lot of aid in November. And that means that our charity event is kind of coming at the perfect time because, as y'all know, there's a lot of aid to ship over there, a lot of relief supplies, but that shipping costs a lot of money.
And we've done this charity before, and it's always been for a very, very good cause. And
yeah, and we usually raise anywhere from $600 to $1,000. I'd love to see that go even higher this year.
Yeah, I mean, every single year it keeps on getting higher, so I'm very, very excited to see that. And honestly, what's your goal right now for the money amount for the live stream?
I think that 800 is reasonable because the thing is, and it's always tricky to do that, you never want to set the bar so high that it's like unreachable and everybody gets disappointed, but you want to set it high enough that it's at least ambitious. Yeah. And so I feel like 800, the past 3 years we've done this, we've only gone above 800 once. So I feel like 800 is clear. Night of, we might make it 600 and then 800 with the Larry Culpepper.
And it looks like we're already starting into the game. Yep. So it looks like we're doing a nice little rollout here. Zarya tank, it's a very good comp. They take right side here and go up to the elevator. Yep. Making a very, very big play here, trying to get point early.
Yeah, really trying to just show some domination right here early on.
In the back line here.
Ooh. And the Malga is going to be a problem.
Yep, Malga does get a kill, but also one of our players does get a kill as well, knocking one of the ADCs out. Mora taking down a lot of damage, but is also able to survive, but gets knocked down by the tank.
Mora is one of those weird supports that can also do a ton of damage as well as heal people. But it looks like Faulkner loses that first team fight, so they're going to be looking to win this next one, try to get some percentage on the board.
Yep. Looks like, I'm guessing that's Zyon and tank.
Yeah, it is. It's Zyon.
Zyon is pushing in through main door and trying to he gets a kill on Lucio here.
Oh, nice.
Support down. Malga gets knocked down low. So does the tank.
Yep. They're going to have to be able to take out this Malga.
Malga goes in too far and dies for it.
All right.
04 gets 2 kills along with Rolly Boone gets another 2 kills, and that is point secured for Faulkner.
That's right. They're probably going to get, based on the way that they were staggered in the team wipe, I'm guessing they get to at least 20, probably 25 before they can.
Says other teams called us hackers for some reason.
Do we have a Symmetra?
Probably not. All right. Now Zyra here now trying to hold them out in defensive now. And they copy Zarya here, and now they have 2 tanks in their team. He pushes in, but goes down for gets knocked out of transportation. Big ult.
And a 5-player kill streak. Very nice.
Not quintuple, sorry. But that was a lot of assists there from the Mora. That was a very, very big play from Zyon there.
Yeah, and it's enough to actually secure Faulkner's lead.
Yeah, holds point. Goodness, I'm losing words here.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesse here on top has a nasty angle.
Love the McCree play.
Have the Bastion in the back line. Jesse does have ult here. Can he pop it? Malga does charge back line and does get Worldly Boon.
He's wanting to get, I feel like, at least one kill before he pops into ult.
Yep. And there goes the tank on the point.
There we go.
But
he gets killed before he can pop it off.
And that's probably going to lose his point there. But we did push it up to about 80% and counting. 85, 86, 87, all up to 87%.
Yep. And we have plenty of time to mount another counterattack here. If we can just win this next team fight, that should be game.
Mm-hmm. At least first point for this round.
Yes, I meant for the round that we're currently on, not the whole thing.
Wouldn't it be lovely if it was that easy?
Yeah. But you're right, I should be more clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to come in on the side here.
Baptiste ults. And Faulkner Worldly Boon does go down here.
Yep.
Zyon does get a really good angle here. And is able to soak damage and goes full charge, but does go down for it. But does get ultimate up. There goes ultimate from Juno. Mora gets a good usage here.
Yeah, she's in trouble now, though.
Unfortunately gets trapped in the Malga ult and does go down for it.
Yeah, they're probably not going to be able to make it back to the point in time.
Well, they do have a soldier going around the side here.
Oh, well, maybe so then. Maybe I called that too quickly. We do have one on point. It popped it literally as soon as it went to 99. Oh no, it goes down.
But was able to hold on long enough for us to get back on the point and contest here.
Yep.
Shadow does get one, but three of us.
I just heard McCree ult.
Yeah, that's their McCree, unfortunately, though, I believe. And that, unfortunately, is going to be game for Faulkner, or round for Faulkner for for this objective.
Yeah, Seminole State's going to be able to take that one, unfortunately.
But honestly, a very, very, very good push, and that round honestly could have gone either way for Faulkner or for Seminole State. It was a very swingy match, but at the end of there, I think it came down to ultimate usage.
Yep.
We just could not get ultimates up when we needed them enough. And then, unfortunately, the Zyra did go down right as soon as she got hers, too.
Yeah, and we had the same problem with the McCree. Yeah. As soon as he was about to pop his, he went down. Yeah. Probably should have popped it a little earlier, but that's the thing about ults. It's always so tricky to know when the perfect moment to use that is.
Technically, he did use it in the perfect moment. Unfortunately, other team was just really good at targeting him and was able to kill him quite quickly.
Yeah, you would think that the heroes would be smart enough to not yell out, "Hey, I'm using my ult."
Yeah.
But that's part of the game.
They're anime characters. What can I say?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Rasengan!
All right, Faulkner does make a good push here on the point, and is fighting Malga in room here. Malga does charge in. Zyon does get away almost, but does get down right there at the very last second, unable to get out. Faulkner does lose two here. Gets one. Malga does go down. It's doable. Shadow gets another one. Worldly Boon does go down. It is still doable. Mike does go down as well, and there goes Shadow. Unfortunately.
Yeah, both these teams just trading back and forth blow for blow. Yeah. Seems like these are very evenly matched teams.
The other team is very, very smart with being able to take down the healers first and is able to kind of get that lead above us really quickly because of how fast they're able to take down our healers.
Well, target priority is just such a big part of this particular game, and if the team that has better target priority almost always wins.
Yep, and they go left here on the point here. It looks like they're going to try and contest here a little bit on the left side. And Reaper does go up high here. And Shadow does get a kill on Malga.
Nice.
Shadow goes down.
And we get a kill.
Chiaki does get a...
We got the McCree. Now we're having to deal with this Bastion.
Bastion will go down here.
Yep, he does.
Chiaki gets the kill from off the bat with Baptiste.
And this actually may work into our advantage because it looks like we're kind of killing them in waves, which means they're going to be staggered pretty badly.
Zarya getting really good charge here off Malga and is able to zone him off.
Yeah. Which you'd prefer to get the kill on the Malga, but keeping him off of our behind is good enough for right now.
Yeah. And they get Tsune rush on the point here.
Yep.
Baptiste, do you guys do immortality field? Whirly Boon does get to, an ult and gets 2.
Oh,
Shadow
nice.
gets 1.
Is it going to be enough to hang on to this point? He gets 3.
Woo. Team kill.
Go crazy, Worldly Boom.
Great ults there from Faulkner, but also we were able to snuff out 2, I believe, ults from Seminole State there, putting Faulkner in a very advantageous spot now here on point. You can see Reaper here getting a little bit silly goofy, trying to kind of shook up the other team with his positioning. And their own Reaper goes on to the top of point here.
Yep, he's able to slip away, it looks like, get back into the back lines.
And now Zyon here having ult quite literally at his fingertips. Can he get it?
And he
Boon
does.
and Shadow do get a kill, putting us in a higher advantage now and a better state to try and hold this point.
Yeah, if they can hold off this attack, we should be pretty close to winning this round.
And Whirly Boon wants the Reaper and gets the kill.
Yep, our Reaper's better than your Reaper. Sorry.
And Baptiste is spotted by the Reaper here.
Yep,
He's gonna go
they know
for
he's
it.
here.
He's not going to go for it.
No, I actually thought he was going to pursue, but I mean, he could wind up in a situation where it's him versus like 4 of them.
Let's go top here, this little catwalk here. Or not really catwalk, but doesn't here. Juno pops ult here, gets a kill. Shadow gets 2 kills. Shadow gets 3 kills.
This, whew, Jesse going crazy here. Kill the immortality field.
Whirly Boon gets 1, and
they got to get this Kiriko.
Kiri now in a bad spot, but is able to kind of.
There it is.
Gets got by the Worldly Boon.
Pops her.
Faulkner score to a 1-1 tie.
That's right. We are knotted up at 1.
Amazing. That's what it is.
So this next round will be for the round. And if Faulkner can win it, they're going to put themselves in an advantage state where we'll only have to win 2 more.
Yeah. Shadow and Whirly Boon doing a great job, kind of showing why DPS is such a very scary role in this game right now. They're just taking a lot of kills, doing a lot of damage, and really making their presence known here.
Yeah.
Zarya doing a great job here, kind of putting herself in the middle of all damage and shielding her teammates here, which is a very big deal whenever another team is trying to target your healers and your DPS players as well.
Yeah, Zarya is one of those that the bubble can just be so crucial to who wins the match.
Not only does it protect her teammates, but it also gives her charge, which makes her scary. Soldier on top here. Looks like they're all rotating you to the right here. Reaper trying to tack on some damage here.
Yeah, they're taking a much less direct approach than Faulkner, who just ran straight for point, which we'll see which strategy winds up working out better.
They now playing Zyra on top here. Reaper kind of holding a spot here where he knows he can kind of pounce on whoever falls down, and here it goes. Goes on Kiri.
And he gets the Kiriko.
It's Soldier.
Ooh!
And gets out.
What a great play. Doesn't even lose his life for it.
Absolutely marvelous play by Whirly Boon. And gets another one too. But does go down to a charged Zarya.
But you know, he took down 3 people, so he did his job.
And they are going to get point off of it as well.
Yep.
Marvelous job from Faulkner here.
Very, very well done.
And it looks like they're kind of chasing him back to spawn here at this point.
Yeah, they don't want to get too far pushed up, but I do like the assertive behavior for sure.
Oh yeah.
And they're all back on point, so they were just trying to get a stagger out of that.
Zarya's, both Zarya's trying to trade shots here, trying to find extra ult charge before the fight kind of gets crazy.
Yep.
Our Zarya now 42%. Getting herself up to 65% charge. And gets a great 1 kill here. Shadow does go down, unfortunately.
Yeah, good call on her.
Mei does use ult here. Zarya does get almost is able to
but
get
unfortunately
2
goes
kills,
down.
but does go down, yeah.
Yeah.
Baptiste goes down. And unfortunately, so does Sniper Mike. But very, very, very good job holding point up to 47% here and kind of putting us into a really good spot here for the first little bit of this round.
Yeah, they're going to wait here for the team to get ready, and it looks like they're all back. And they do have Juno, which is going to allow them to reach point faster.
Whirly Boone signals he does have his ult here, looking to get a lot more usage out of it this time.
Yeah, and Shadow too. He's going to ult here. There we go.
Yep.
Doesn't get a kill, but he gets everybody down pretty low.
And instantly knocks down Maywall here as well.
Yep. Worldly Boom gets a kill on Soldier.
Yep. And and
the tank goes down.
Tank is caught out too far there and does go down.
Unfortunately, the May does get Worldly Boom, so it's...
Faulkner now forces himself on the point and tries making their...
Come on, get this Kiriko, get her. But they get the May.
And now we're starting to claim point. And we get the Baptiste as well.
Nice.
Now Faulkner is starting to stagger Seminole State here. Now kind of guaranteeing to get us up to at least 50 or at least to 70-ish% here.
Yeah, we should easily be able to get to 70, 75, and then if we can just win one more team fight, that's probably game.
Mm-hmm. And I do believe that Whirly Boone still does have ultimate here. May does almost get
yep, she uses her ice block to stop it.
And
she does
May
go down.
And that's a team wipe.
Wow!
Faulkner now kind of guaranteeing at least 90% here before another team fight.
That Reaper ult just completely cleared the field.
It sure did.
Over there.
No other way to describe it, really.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it is going to be close. They are going to show some presence before we get to 100.
Soldier just... they switch to Summer trying to get the point faster and do get there, but unfortunately do go down. And Soldier does go down.
Yep.
This is Seminole's final last-ditch effort here, trying to get back on point.
Yep.
It's kind of seeming like it's futile.
A little bit. The Immortality Field was a good strategy, but they're going to be able to push that Zarya off, and that is going to be the round for Faulkner.
Round one getting closed out by a very, very dominant Zarya play here at the end. Just kind of absolutely walling out their Zarya and as well as the rest of their team. Good.
Yeah, let's check out this play of the game by Chiaki.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah, Moira ult there.
And they also get, yeah, that's a beautiful way to use ults here. That is what I'm talking about.
Just watch all of the flies fall.
Yeah. Puts them into one spot and then melts them all simultaneously.
Yeah, super good.
If you look at the arena right now, she's very excited about
yeah,
what she
actually, let's put Chiaki on screen right now. Bring them up if we can.
Man.
Well, maybe.
Producers are being a little bit...
Well, in their defense, they were switching chairs when that happened.
Yeah,
so. But yeah, so you can see there Chiaki pretty ecstatic about her performance and getting play of the game, which granted very well deserved.
Oh yeah, it was a very beautiful thing.
But I gotta say that last ditch Reaper ult at the tail end was almost just as good. Didn't get quite as many kills, but like as far as timeliness and being a contributor to winning the match, that may have been just as good, like just as much a candidate for play of the game as well. But yeah,
feeling a lot more aggressive and together, and I feel like I know I can't hear this, but their comms must be on point right now.
They gotta be. You don't have that level of teamwork without it.
Yeah, their coordination, their map awareness, along with their target priority is absolutely beautiful this semester. And I know this is probably the first game I've commentated for Overwatch this semester, but I've seen a vast improvement already since the last game I commentated for Faulkner.
Well, one thing that I like is they're playing with a lot of confidence. You're seeing them be able to, like, for example, in that last push that they had, not that there's anything wrong with going on the side and trying to, sort of fire down on your opponents, get a more advantageous spot, even if you're not actually on point. But Faulkner was just like, you know what, we'll just stand on point and we'll set ourselves up to where we can win from that position so we can go ahead and take point early and then keep it longer. And it wound up paying off for them because the fact that they were able to get to that high percentage before losing their first team fight was the reason they were able to hold it off to where they only needed to win one more team fight after that.
Honestly, a big thing I think the other team could have done, especially for that last point there, is characters like Farah are really, really good at just being able to poke people down, especially backline, and do consistent good damage and not have to worry too much about characters such as Reaper, Zarya, and those kind of characters because they're just out of range. But we just didn't really see that from Seminole right here on that round.
You know what I thought was really a little bit strange? I know that it's not the same as like getting a kill like some maps, but the fact that there's a giant hole in the middle of point and nobody played Roadhog, nobody played Lucio, like that was a little surprising.
From what I know and from what I've heard, Roadhog is not in a very good spot right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I could be completely wrong.
They nerfed him a little too hard.
They took away his pig pin.
Really?
Well, you can still
that was a relatively new thing.
Yeah, you can still get it. You have to upgrade yourself, and it's a perk now. So it's not readily available to Roadhog anymore. So it's a lot more difficult to play him as he once did before the patches where you had you didn't have any level ups. It's just a Roadhog with Pigpen, but no more of that, I guess.
I guess not. Well, either way, do have some chats that we'll go ahead and read since we're here between matches.
Of course.
M Provo, which our own Lieutenant Chiaki on support has the last name Provo, so I'm guessing that that's someone related to her. Maybe Mama Provo, I don't know. Maybe. Says, let's go Eagles. And then Crystal Jones says, way to go Eagles. And then we have another one. Oh, awesome Eagles, and that's my daughter. So I guess that is her mama.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, thank you for watching, Mrs. Provo. We appreciate it. And we love Chiaki. She, as you can see, doing very well getting play of the game that last round.
That was an absolutely beautiful setup, too. Like great coordination from Tank there, getting everyone set up. And then great execution from the lieutenant there, being able to execute everyone afterwards. It was very, very, very well put together and well rehearsed. Yeah,
and the thing about this game in particular, Overwatch 2 is just such a team-oriented sport. You have to be able to have that level of coordination where you, like the Zarya did in the last round, you have to be willing to set up your teammates where, it's great to get that play of the game and that makes you feel good, but at the same time, you have to be thinking about what do I do that makes the team succeed? Because that setup was possible because there was another teammate that was just like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make the team succeed. Because a lot of people, especially solo queuers, they're worried about their own stats. They want to get in there, get as many kills as they can. Nothing wrong with that per se if that's how you're playing the game, but when you're playing it as a team in a competitive match like this against colleges, you got to have that team mentality, and Faulkner clearly demonstrated that in the last round.
Oh yeah, their ultimate synergies that round were very, very, very well put together. I mean,
very much.
You had Zarya with Mora, you had a Baptiste, you had I believe you had a Reaper for good parts of a Reaper, and Mora both go extremely well with Zarya because of her ultimate and also because of her abilities as well. It was a very, very well put together team. So very good comp from Faulkner. Let's see what they do this round with it.
Oh yeah, and Shy Guy Game also throws in these my goats, which is grammatically incorrect, I might point out.
Oh no, not the grammar police.
I'm reading the grammar police. Well, also as a Christian, I think it's a little weird that you guys call each other goats because, as you know from Matthew 25, that's not like a term of endearment for Christians. It means you're lost. No, I'm kidding. I know what it means.
But now Faulkner getting back set up here, looking like they're running a little bit different comp here, but still a very, very good one due to the fact it still does almost the exact same thing as Zarya did in the last round as well. Switching out tanks here to be more defensive because they are on a defensive map here.
And this particular one, being able to defend.
Oh, what is Worldly Boone doing?
I don't. He's waiting up there for some reason, hanging out on top of the church.
And gets out. I guess he was just taunting a little bit.
But Kings Row is one of those maps that, being on defense, it's actually really hard to push through this checkpoint.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they have a Jungle Queen this time around.
Oh yeah.
Very different.
That'll be interesting to see. So you can see Jesse trying to do everything he can to just pump out damage into this choke point. And then the Genji trying to use the deflect.
Against a shotgun.
Yeah. Not sure how that works.
Oh, barely gets away from that right there and gets support from the tank there and is able to get out.
Yeah, very good play. Good synergy there like we were talking about earlier.
Tank almost goes down there, but is able to get a lot of the support from Juna there.
Ye old immortality field doing its job.
Faulkner definitely doing a great job defending here.
Come on, guys. Push him back.
right now is kind of a standstill.
Yep. Barrier's down. Now they're trying to trap him on the other side.
Looks like Reaper does get out of there. Ultimate from Wuzhong.
Yeah, they're able to take down the Junker Queen, but they're also able to take down Chiaki and Shadow.
We still have a tank here on point, but it's going to be very risky to see if we can stay here. Looks like we're going to try for it.
Nice. Gets 2 kills.
Able to.
They took both supports.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, we got a Junker Queen ult.
And that gives everyone anti-heal, and that's probably going to be the point for other team.
Yeah. Oh, but we do actually get a kill on the Genji.
Oh, wait a minute. I take that back.
Oh!
Shadow gets 3 kills and
Wow.
takes point right back for them. It's like, no,
Dude.
you can't have that tonight.
What
That's mine.
a turnaround. Did not expect that.
Amazing job from everyone playing there. Great pick damage there on the Genji.
Yeah, they got to hold this point for another minute 40.
But now Bastion with ult here. River getting kind of held out here, but does get way back into the back.
Come on, get Chalchi.
He gets a kill, along with Shadow gets a kill as well. But
Yeah, he does get killed, but he gets 2 before he dies, and took out the tank and the DPS.
And there goes their support, and they're gonna wipe up the tank here down too.
Yep, and they are able to.
Now only a minute left on the clock for the attack.
They are able to get 1 tick, but they're gonna have to be able to stay on point for at least twice as long to be able to get payload unlocked.
And now Baptiste has ult now, which is a great synergy to go with the Bastion as well.
Yep, for sure.
Oh no. Really, Boone does get down prematurely there.
Yep.
Oh, gets down really low there, but is unable to secure the kill. Uh-oh. Other team does go behind.
They're through the other side. And we're gonna see another Sigma ult.
But unfortunately, there's not enough people here to kind of follow up with it.
Yeah, not really. Unfortunately, couldn't capitalize on it.
And it looks like they're going to get kind of shoved back off point here. And
Yeah, they
does
are.
go down as well.
They're probably going to get point off of this. You do not have to hold it for
They
very
do,
long.
but at the same time, we push them into the seconds.
Yeah, literally 12 seconds left on the clock when they did that, which means it's going to be a lot easier to hold this payload back because they don't have nearly as much clock to work with.
It gives them about 2.5 minutes total for them to push it from all the way from start point all the way to at least the middle point.
Yep. And I mean, they might be able to do it, but that's going to be tough with that time. They basically have to keep it moving the entire time in order to do it.
Oh, and there goes ult from Junker Queen.
Yep.
The rest of our team kind of able to pick off the rest of our team as well. Making a great push here, but unfortunately, there was no one on point for a good portion of that fight.
Yep.
Which means there was no point pushed for a good solid 15 seconds.
Yep. So now we got to just group up and figure out a plan of attack, figure out what would be the best place to catch them in.
Yep. Blood, not circuits.
Yeah, Worldly Boom just kind of hiding out here.
Kind of waiting for the opportune moment.
Time. And he decided it was now.
Does get a good chunk of damage here. And chases down the Wuzhong. Skates away. Now it's 70% ult here.
Now he's kind of in the back lines.
But does kind of get knocked down a little bit low and does manage to get out too.
And we get a Kiriko ult. Uh-oh! Look out. Juno able to back up and try to heal her team, but man, it's going to be tough here. Yeah, they're going to get pushed back really far here.
Rulu Boom does seem to get out here, but he gets knocked down very, very low. He does go back in a little bit too far there and does get unpunished for it.
Yeah, but I do appreciate the aggressive gameplay where they were kind of like spread out and going to just collapse in on them, but I think it would have actually just been better for them to all group up at that point.
Now the map is now in Faulkner's favor due to the small spaces and
having Reaper ult definitely helps. Yep, he's gonna ult here.
Does get knocked out, but does get one.
Yeah, he gets 2. Oh, no, wait, it's just... Now it's 2.
Nope, not quite. She does get out.
Wow.
Crazy good awareness from the support players, keeping her alive like that.
Yep.
Rolly Boone does get down a little low here, but it's still wrong with the ADC, keeping them busy for a good little bit of chunk of time.
Yep. Because right now, all Faulkner needs to do is burn as much clock as humanly possible. They've got about 90 seconds left.
Yeah, all he was doing is just charging ult there, and that's all he needed to do. Oh no.
Oh, this isn't good.
Rolly Boone does go down. Not yet. But most everyone else does as well.
Oh, and we do have a Chiaki ulting. She gets a save.
It does get out, but it does get finished
Yeah,
right
and
there.
it is killed for
But
it.
the best part about this point here, though, is that Faulkner's able to kind of push out as fast as possible now.
Yeah, they've got to wait for just a few more seconds. They don't want to let it get much further, but there we go.
Ult from Wu Zhong now.
And another Kiriko ult. Boy, that thing's been a pain in the behind.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Shadow does get a kill here.
And another Reaper ult.
But it does go down.
Ah,
and that is
shoot.
probably going to be point here, unless...
No!
It does go down instantly.
Well, she did make it back, but as soon as she landed, the Junker Queen took her out.
But honestly...
Or no, actually, it was the Wu Yang that...
Not a bad push, or not a bad defense from Faulkner. Even though we did go down 3 points, we only left them with 28 seconds left on the clock.
Right.
So as long as Faulkner can get these next 3 points and also put in more time than they did on the clock, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be, because, I mean, they did make it, but they made it with absolutely no time to spare on the clock.
Yeah.
Or not absolutely no time, but close to it. So Faulkner is just going to have to be aggressive and be able to take point. I think, honestly, if we can just take point earlier than they did, we'll be able to push much more effectively considering the way that this game has gone so far. But we'll see.
And honestly, Faulkner's defense was more offense than it was defense.
Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it?
A little bit, but I mean, Seminole a very good defensive tank. However, the rest of the team was more made for offense, which means Faulkner's team was going to be a lot more set for doing a lot better on offense. So Shadow's going to be playing Freya here.
Yeah, I've not seen him play Freya so far, but I'm interested to see how that goes.
Freya's a very, very strong champ right now due to her cycling of her abilities. Whenever she dashes, she gets her arrow back, or her explosive arrow back. So she can explosive arrow, dash, explosive arrow, and that kind of thing.
I do like exploding arrows.
Me too.
By the way, with a crossbow, it's actually not an arrow, it's a bolt.
Ah, you're right.
Yes, I know. I'm a medieval combat nerd.
Does get some good damage on the soldier here. Oh, down.
Yeah, and just like in the last round, this point on King's Row is just a very difficult one to have to go into on offense.
Oh, soldier does really good damage here.
Yep. And Sniper Mike giving him props for saving her on that one. We're going to see a slide in here.
Oh, yeah.
Ramatra able to make a big push up.
Oh, yeah. Does get knocked down really, really low here. Rolly Boone having to kind of back off here and wait for healing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mike does do some good heals here. Does go back to back line. And Chiaki puts it down Immortality Field. Faulkner kind of trying to push on the point here.
Yep.
Soldier in back line.
Oh, and gets one kill. Can she take the Kiriko? Please, yes. Well done. And now gets out, actually.
Yep.
Despite all that. And Venture's going to take her down.
Unfortunately, does get killed. But honestly, they might not have enough time for the other team to get back.
We'll see.
And Zyon kind of going on headstrong on the point here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to pay off for him or not. It looks like the rest of his team is there to back him up now, though.
Oh, Sojourn gets knocked down really low, but is able to get supported and gets healed back up. Oh, but he does go down. And Wulang does do ultimate here.
Yeah, without our tank, we're in trouble, though. we were able to take one of their supports, and that's extremely important. But honestly, without a tank on that particular point, it's just really hard to make any space.
Pushing back out here. Faulkner trying to find a different approach here. Getting knocked down. Healers are working overtime here, trying to keep everyone alive.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're sending them into a blast zone, so you gotta have your heals on point. Oh, and it looks like they do get to take down the Sigma.
Yep, very good push here. Gets another 2, 3.
Yep. And it looks like we're going to be able to take point here.
And that is still actually faster than how fast the other team did take ours.
Yes.
With an entire minute left to go, we have an entire minute extra than the other team did.
You'll remember that it was on 12 seconds when the other team took it. So if the Faulkner can keep that momentum up, they will be able to get the payload there quicker than the other team did.
Faulkner now pushing out here. Chalchi kind of keeping her crosshairs set on. Oh, and mentality field right on the last second. Zyon needing to back out here, and is almost able to get out. Oh, Shadow, bad spot. But Tank does get a kill. Shadow does go down though, unfortunately. The rest of Faulkner are able to get out here, but is getting chased down by the Sigma.
Yeah, the Sigma's getting a little overly aggressive. I mean, he could wind up paying for that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Whew. Zyon does get knocked down a little low here.
All right, he's able to put up shield, so he's able to get a lot closer.
Oh, and good
he does get a
shot.
kill. Man, what good targeting there. Oh, and gets the nope, not yet. It was close.
She does get Kirito does cleanse him right there at the very last second and gets him out.
Yeah, we do get the soldier down.
But now Faulkner pushing on almost at the objective here.
Yep, very close to checkpoint.
Oh, does get a kill on the
Wu Yang.
that was the DPS.
Oh, was it? I'm sorry.
The Rock Eater. I'm not sure what her name is.
Venture.
Yeah, Venture.
I'm pretty sure Venture is just Mole from Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
That's what I'm saying. Love that character.
I love that whole movie.
Me too.
Such a good movie.
All right, now Soldier taking high ground here. Something you don't really see on this map.
Not usually, no. He's not a Widow. He's more of a hit scan character.
Yep. Let's put down some good damage on the sideline here. Gets them to use cleanse here. Oh, and there's ultimate from.
Yep, they're going to back off from that one, and a smart move to do so. Oh, and was that Juno?
That was Juno, I believe L shift. Oh, ooh, but they do get
yeah, that's not good.
Due to Sigma ult. And that was a very good job from Sigma there. But Faulkner closing almost all the way down to the point with still 2 entire whole minutes left to push the that point. Putting us in a very good spot here. All right, Zyon kind of pushing here. All right. Does a good job pushing here to point. And has ultimate here. Can make a really good. He might ultimate right now. Oh! Does not ultimate, but does activate his ability. Ooh.
Do we see where Maltra ult her?
Nope.
Nope.
Unfortunately, he had too many of his teammates down.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, it's better than wasting it. I get it. All right, so we are stalled out, and we only have a minute 30 to go. But remember, we only have to finish before 28 seconds.
Not even that. We just have to finish.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
Sojourn getting a great angle here.
Oh, and there they go. Gonna push in.
Tries to break the shield a little bit there.
Worldly Boom dishing out the damage.
Oh, and he gets him.
That was such a...
And also that staggers them. So now this is almost a guarantee that they're going to be able to have the advantage here going on to this final choke point here.
Yeah, they will have advantage, but that is, you know, staggering doesn't matter as much as close as they're to spawn here. But they are going to get one.
From Ramatra.
2.
And that is going to be 3.
Yep.
Pushing it to almost exactly.
And there we go.
And now both teams set to
Exactly a minute.
Mm-hmm. Both teams now have only exactly 1 minute to push out here and do extremely limited options here to try and get the next point.
Yeah, man, this one has been just so close. I did want to ask something. Did Blizzard change the color of the teams? Because why are we like this weird puke green color instead of blue?
I have no clue, actually.
Oh, is that your custom settings, Connor? Oh, I'm sorry. No, normally we're logged in on mine, and I have it set to Faulkner. I mean, it's not actually technically set to Faulkner blue. It's the default blue, but I was like, why are we this disgusting throw-up color? Like...
And Connor took that personally.
Hey, however Connor wants to set his own game settings, I don't care. I was just confused. I didn't realize, because I knew Ian used to do that. His was like purple or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was purple and green.
Yeah.
Didn't really care for it, but
yeah,
each their own.
Yeah, whatever you want to do is fine. I was confused. Like, did Blizzard do this? Like,
goodness. But now Faulkner kind of needing to do a really, really fast, very, very big push here. So let's see what they kind of choose to do here. All right, now rolling out. Let's see if they switched up their company.
yeah, honestly, I don't understand this one. Like, why is this the overtime? Why don't they just, whoever had the shorter time wins?
Because I guess it goes into tiebreaker.
I guess. I mean, if we win it, I don't care, but... Uh-oh, Baptiste is really low.
Does save himself, but it's still really low here. Only living on about 80, 90 HP here. Woo-hoo. But still pumping out an absolute massive amount of
Healing, yeah.
The other team gets really low here.
Uh-oh. Ramatro's gonna try to shield. Oh, he's so low.
It gets knocked down a lot here. But it does go down. And unfortunately, Faulkner not really able to put any pressure on point.
Yeah, and they're gonna run out of time here.
Yeah. Unfortunate. But round 3 is complete, and Faulkner not really able to put any points here on the board. But as long as we're able to keep the other team out as just about as good as they did right here, we'll be just fine.
Well, we were certainly able to in the last round. What happens if we're able to keep them out as well?
It's a great question. I do believe it goes to tie.
Really?
I do believe that's what happens.
I didn't think you could actually tie.
I just got confirmation. I think Brock says, I'm pretty sure Brock knows his stuff, so I'm going to go with what Brock says because he's a smart dude. Brock says it's yeah.
It goes to a tie?
It goes to tie.
That's ridiculous.
So we'll see, but it's only a certain set of circumstances happens. So
This is unbelievable.
cannot believe this.
Did Americans not design this game? Americans would not allow a tie. That's why we don't like soccer. No, I'm kidding.
Loud things said by coach.
It was a joke. I love our soccer team. You know, we have a female soccer player on the Marvel Rivals team this year.
Is it Lucy or Sharon?
Sharon.
Sharon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I always get the two
Lucy is
confused.
banned.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Lucy is banned. So she is in a sport, but a different sport.
Alrighty. And Faulkner here trying to do a little something funny here with the Reaper pick, which I really do enjoy. Let's see if the Reaper pick kind of pays off here.
We gonna find out.
Looks like they're trying to build a little more of a brawl here, and looks like the other team is trying to play ball.
Well, that's different.
It is true. It sure is different, but we already got one of them down. And able to easily deflect them off point here.
Yeah, but if I'm the other team, I'm probably thinking, okay, ball wasn't the play. Let's just switch.
Yeah. Only with 30 seconds left on the clock, though, so it's going to be cut very, very close. And Diva goes in. Yeah, they did switch.
I called it.
But Diva goes down.
Now we got Baby Diva.
And we had a lot of kills here. Faulkner able to successfully defend perfectly here.
Yep. They got the Bastion, but that's going to be it.
Yep, and Reaper absolutely murks the Bastion here.
Yep.
And that will be it. Oh wait, not yet.
Wait, they do jump back to Paul, which is very weird.
Soldier goes down. Lucio goes down.
Yep.
Well, Ball being the last one left, and Ball goes down as well.
Yep. Overtime's over. So,
Draw. Faulkner going into a draw for round 2.
this is literally the first time this ever happened.
I don't know how that goes for the ruling. I guess, does it count for a win for both teams?
I have no idea.
That's a great. Producers, can we get a little bit of a ruling?
Hang on. Let me find the rule book.
I just looked at Connor and he just goes, oh.
Thanks, Connor.
Oh, man.
I don't know if that means we just move to the next round or what, but I'm going to find out. Hang on.
One of them says, what in the world? And the game chat is kind of going crazy.
Yeah, they're like, now what do we do? We have the scores. I like this one. Who is that? Is that Chiaki? She says the score is now 1.5 to 0.5.
Chiaki is being a little bit mean.
Well, that's not me. That's just funny. It's half a victory.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to go into Play versus College League's rulebook and see if I can find what the heck do we do about this.
I believe they did go in the ruling. It says we keep playing if it goes to 2-2 and then Arctic after draw, I think. So I do believe it does count as a win for both teams, but I do not know.
This is going to destroy my scorecard. I have no idea what to do with my scorecard now. I'm very upset about this. As the guy who has to make all the scorecards, this bothers me.
Honestly, there's probably a very simple solution here in the rulebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it here real quick. Oh wait, I have Control F. Okay, in the event of a series being tied after all maps are played, control maps will be continuously played until one team has won enough maps to satisfy the series requirements for a victory, i.e. if the map score is 2-2 after playing 5 maps.
Even of a draw.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It starts up here.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm reading the first part. Don't question me, Josh.
My bad.
Anyway, i.e. if the map score is 2-2 after playing 5 maps in a best of 5 series, control maps will be played until one team has won a total of 3 maps. In the event of a draw on a map, the winning roster from the previous map will pick a side and the losing team will pick the next map. Okay, so basically it just moves from a hybrid map, which is what we were just playing, to whatever is in the next series.
Okay.
And we treat it as though the previous one just didn't happen, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I guess on my scorecard, I'm going to treat it like it didn't happen and just skip to round 3 is now round 2. Now, after we get to, if it does wind up 2-2 at the end of 5 rounds, then what we do then is we go to control maps and we just keep doing control maps until one team has enough points to win. In other words, 3. So basically, whoever wins the control, because controls cannot end in ties, correct?
No.
I didn't think so. So you basically just will play a control map and that becomes the tiebreaker. So
we'll see.
There you have it.
We will see how this goes. This is the first time in Faulkner history, I think, that we've ever gone to a draw, actually.
I have never seen it. I didn't even know that was a possibility. And I commentate like all of the Overwatch matches.
All the games.
Yes. Not all of them, but close to all of them. I didn't even know that was a thing. I literally thought that there was like a tiebreaker on every single one.
I've seen it a few times, but it does not happen very often.
No, it's quite rare.
It is very much so quite rare.
But there you have it, folks. I have the rule book right in front of me. That's what she says. So, see, it pays to have a semi-lawyer on here as your coach.
Semi-lawyer. Does that mean you're a lawyer but also a really cool truck?
Yes. I am Optimus Prime. I will read you the Freedom of Information Act of 1972.
I have a business law class. Now you're saying semi-law or semi-lawyer or whatever.
Yeah.
That class makes me want to sleep.
So, you know, Peter Cullen is the voice of Optimus Prime.
Mm.
Do you know what other famous animated character he is the voice of? You will never get it.
That's a tough one. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I do know this.
I'll give you a hint. Disney owns it.
That's like everything.
That didn't narrow it down very much, did it? It's classic Disney.
Eeyore.
He is Eeyore.
Yeah. I was like,
It snapped.
yeah.
I've told you this before, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you have. But I just
One of the
doesn't like remembering things.
One of the funniest things he ever did, I saw him at Comic-Con doing an interview, and he was like doing Optimus Prime talking to Eeyore. That was funny.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be really funny.
Hey, Optimus. Eeyore, we meet again.
I love Transformers. Transformers is
Dude, I
such
love
a
Transformers.
great series.
Dude, the Overwatch Transformer skins.
Hype. Reinhardt as a Transformer.
I'm so mad at myself that I didn't buy the Optimus Prime skin for Reinhardt. I thought that like once they did a collab, they were just available from then on. I didn't realize the store like stopped doing that.
So, Bastion has a Bumblebee skin, and when you transform into tank mode, it makes the
Yeah, the sound no one can make.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I love that skin as well. It's such a good skin.
Yeah, it is really cool. All of them were good. Who was they had one for RC as well, did they not?
RC is the pink one, right?
Yeah, the girl. And then I know Megatron was Ramatra.
I think RC was Iari.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know how to pronounce her name very well because I'm so used to pronouncing Alawi from from League of Legends. I'm so League of Legends brained right now.
Well, if you know League of Legends, there's not a whole lot of room in your brain for much else.
No, there's not.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, right now we've been the League of Legends team has been very hard pressed because of the recent games. So we're like on double time trying to get this next victory.
Oh, and look, and we're back to blue. Thank you, Connor. I didn't mean to like throw shade at your settings earlier, but
you did.
Well, I meant to throw shades. I didn't know the shade was going at Connor's settings. I thought that they had changed the default or something.
Connor just randomly gets burned through the...
Connor's going to be like laying on his bed in the fetal position crying tonight about Coach. You know,
I can't believe you talked to me like that.
Making fun of his default color on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. But now it looks like we're going to be going into this next round, and it will be a flashpoint, I believe.
Yes, this is a flashpoint round.
I'm not very accustomed to the maps anymore. I stopped playing for a long time, and then they added so much stuff. I'm like, cool, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the thing about Overwatch. If you don't play regularly, you'll come back on the game like 3 months later and like, this is a completely different game than the one I played 3 months ago.
I know that Wyatt would probably enjoy me saying this, so I'm going to say it because he said it in the chat. And they say, and they say, and they say.
So a little Wyatt shout out, Mr. Worldly Boom.
Getting a little silly goofy. Love to see it. All right, looks like they're going right side now. Zarya v Zarya, very interesting match.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Shadow gets a little bit knocked down here.
Oh, Life Weaver grabbed him.
And
and the Genji goes down.
But so does our Zarya.
That's no bueno.
Looks like we're going to try and kind of fall back a little bit here, and Zymer might just kind of throwing all those water droplets at him.
It is funny, though, for the second map in a row, we're having Zarya versus Zarya gameplay.
And so far, our Zarya has been winning most of them. I love his animations.
Go, Katara, go!
Oh, and two of them go down. Zarya gets killed along with Genji.
Yep. And it looks like we're going to be able to take this flashpoint.
And Rolly Boom gets knocked down really low there, but is able to get healed back up. Thank goodness.
The point is ours, gentlemen.
We did lose about 50% here on that point, but we are gonna kind of get back up and keep on going.
Exactly 50%, actually. So we're going to need to win at least one, if not two, team fights here to be able to take it.
Zarya v Zarya here. Life Weaver does grip Zarya. Mike does do an ult here, but does not really get a whole lot of use out of it. But the captain does get a kill.
Yeah, melts that Lucio.
And Zarya just goes
And
down.
then you get the Zarya as well.
Very good job. Faulkner now at 76% here on this point.
Yeah, are they going to be able to hold off this assault? It looks like they might.
They're staggering them really bad here.
And honestly,
85%.
as bad as they're staggering, if I'm the other team, it's probably smarter for them to just move to the next point.
90% here. They don't know where the next point is going to be, though.
Well, fair enough.
And
That's it.
100%.
Faulkner wins.
I wish. That'd be so nice if it was just Faulkner.
Well,
win.
no, not the... I should clarify. Thank you, Josh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Faulkner wins that point.
Every single time he says, I'm like, man, that'd be so nice.
Chad is making fun of me now.
All right, Zarya does push into point here. Oh, Zarya ult on point. Lucio does ult here to counteract the Zarya ult, but Bastion does get 2 kills off.
Wow.
And now Faulkner are going to be able to secure point right as soon as it comes up.
And because these points are smaller, Bastion ult can be so effective at clearing point on these maps. Oh, and was that an environmental kill?
She just jumps off the edge. She's like, no one can have it. I'm taking it myself.
Goodbye, cruel world. No, what they were actually trying to do is get back to point so they could stagger. They wouldn't be as staggered.
Well, honestly, I think Faulkner was just trying to keep her alive for as long as possible. It's just so it would stagger their team.
Right, exactly. Just like not having that.
It was amazing. And that's
good strategy.
It does win Faulkner almost 50% off the first point here.
Yeah, depending on how long this team fight goes, they could theoretically, if they win this win, still need to win one more.
Tsune rush here.
Yep. And that's going to push us off point some.
Shadow does get a kill here.
Yep, unfortunately, they get a kill on Bastion.
Worldly Boom is great here.
Come on, Worldly Boom. Get in there, buddy.
Life Weaver ult as well. Shoving other team right off the point. Zarya now full charge.
And now we're just kind of bullying them. Wow. Get the Chiaki.
He does.
Or the Chiaki. She plays it so often.
Please don't get
Please
the
get the Kiriko.
It is a little bit late. I do.
It is okay. Brain not braining real hard right now.
But now Faulkner now at 90% now. That is going to win us point for second point here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to push. Probably a smart move just to kind of back up and reset. Want to make a strong push on this third one.
Yeah, because if they do lose point, or if they do lose getting the next point back first, they will lose that next point.
Exactly. So they really do not want to lose that one.
Looks like they're going to try and get there first, which is a smart idea. Let's see if they can hold it though.
Yep. Well, because the previous 2 points that they've lost, it was because Faulkner got there first. So,
or had a better hold. The first one.
Well, yeah, that's fair because they actually did arrive first at the first one.
All right, Bastion putting great backline fire here on.
Yeah, really pressures the other team.
Almost has ult here, and does go tank mode here. Melts down a lot of their players here. Yep. But does get knocked down at about half HP, and does get the Cassidy.
Yeah, good shot on the McCree.
And does get the Zarya as well. Whirly Boom does go down, but they're just going to play clean up now at this point.
Yep.
And tank mode.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
I love tank mode.
Me too. It's a beautiful thing. Unless you're playing instant, and it's really annoying.
Yes. Although it's a Genji, I'm usually able to get around it.
Faulkner does lose about 35%, but now is going to be able to get a very, very good hold off of it. Now at 20%. Other team going to come back a little staggered here, so we're going to be having at least 30% before they're even be able to show face.
Yeah, and I really like what Worldly Boom is doing positioning-wise here, just kind of playing the corners.
Oh, and Soldier gets absolutely beamed right off rip.
Yep. And the other one gets kind of melted here, too.
Giving Worldly Boom another ultimate charge. This man has had ultimates out the wazoo this round.
He really has. It seems like every time we turn around, he's got an ult. And it looks like he's going to get a kill on the Lifeweaver.
Here we go. Good charge here and good pressure, but
We may need to see some ults here in a second.
Oh my gosh! Triple kill
Wow!
with the orb. And
Just-
that is going to win us the round.
You don't even need to use the ult when that happens.
No, sir. Looks like they're going to try and get someone on point as fast as possible, but it's not going to be fast enough.
Nope. And Faulkner takes round 3-ish. It's sort of round 3, since it's
I
like
don't know
2
the
never
rule.
happened.
I'm not, but Shadow does get play of the game here as Bastion.
Let's see which one it is. I'm looking forward to this. Transformers.
And there it is. Yeah, that's fun.
That was so fun to watch.
Hear the dun 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 noise whenever you the kills. It's amazing. You love to see it. Great job from Faulkner being able to successfully not only hold but take absolute possession of every single one of the points.
Yeah, really dominated that flashpoint round. I mean, you can't say enough good about it. They were just able to really, there was not much showing from the other team. This team has been very evenly matched to the point where he actually got a draw in round 2, and yet in that last round didn't look evenly matched. So this is clearly a very good team, but I guess Flashpoint's just not their game.
This Flashpoint and also just maps in general are one of those things that just kind of can turn the tides for every single team. Certain teams can be so good at control points, while other teams can be so good at flashpoints or other things like that, you know,
Or escorts or control or whatever.
Exactly. And that team, I guess, just hasn't done a whole lot of play on the flashpoints because they really struggled on a lot of those maps, not only because of like the angles, because not only did you see on the first point of that match, Chiaki was playing, I believe it was Chiaki. It was a Chiaki or it was Sniper Mike. And they were playing extremely well with Life Weaver because they were able to position pedals, put everyone onto the top platforms of the point on those pillars, and just kind of get really good objective pressure from the higher point of view of this map.
Yeah, and I wonder if part of the reason that the Bastion was so effective in that last round is this team is not one that plays a lot of sneaky characters that try to get into backlines. They're a very aggressive upfront team, and I think maybe Jesse saw that and was like, well, if they're not going to get behind me, I'm going to play Bastion. I wonder if that would
do nothing about it.
That's right. I mean, I don't know if that was the strategy, but genuinely, I'm wondering if that was the reason.
I think one thing that kind of got a little bit scary was in the last part of that control. Not like it was the push escort mission.
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
Yeah.
The last little bit, very little, the 1 minute match that we had at the very end, where the other team was kind of trying to rush back to point, and after getting absolutely destroyed on ball, they switched to Diva. And we had a Bastion out, which kind of slowed us down a little bit, but we also had the Arista, which was able to kind of shove the Diva back off point.
Yep.
Let her run out of her defense matrix and kind of work around these things that make Bastion almost obsolete in a way.
Yep.
And that's a crazy thing for Faulkner to try to anticipate just off of a 1 minute match, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, no, it's really good. So for those of you who are confused because of the goofy way that it shook out with the draw, what this means is we now have 2 points, and the draw round basically doesn't count, but it does advance the field. So that means that we're going into a round 4, but round 4 will be treated kind of like round 3, whereas if Faulkner wins, we technically win by a score of 3-0. So that's where we go. Although, going with Chiaki's joke, I may just put on the scorecard like the 0.5s just to be funny.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty
I like
funny.
that idea.
Yeah. But anyway, so there we are right there. It looks like that is going to be how everything shakes out. So if Faulkner can win the next round, then they win it outright. If Seminole State wins the next 2 rounds, then we go to a tiebreaker, which is a control map. Hopefully we don't get to that point because that would mean that Faulkner wins. But as long as Faulkner can win one of the next 2 rounds, we win regardless. So
it's going to be a wild night to say the least. So
it already has been a wild night.
It really has. And I do believe that we're going to be going into a push map next. I think push map. I don't know because we've already knocked out. We knocked out the hybrid. Yep. We knocked out Flashpoint. We knocked out control.
Sure.
I think the only thing else we can really do is either push or what's the last one? I know there's one more.
Push bot?
Yeah. Push bot is the same thing.
See, push bot is. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's the rotation: control, hybrid, flashpoint, which is where we are now. Push is going to be next, and then escort. So escort is just the one where it's exactly the same as hybrid, except you don't have to take point to start it. You just start with the payload.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I know you know that. I'm just telling the audience.
Yeah. Don't worry, I know. Kind of.
You know, it's funny because we have an all Overwatch crew tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We got Josh, who's on the Overwatch team, doing commentary. And then behind the desk, we got both Brock and Connor, who have both played an awful lot of Overwatch. So, like, I am by far the least knowledgeable person on the crew tonight.
Well, Connor used to be my Overwatch practice buddy. We would stay up ungodly amount of hours.
Oh, I remember
playing.
There were times I would come up here and have to run y'all out. It's like, guys, the building is closed. We can't do that anymore.
Yeah, we don't do that because we can't play that game at all anymore. I mean, we can play it, we just don't want to. I think we're
about ready for the push bot match, I think.
Brock's giving me the head nod.
Let's take a look inside the arena and just see what's going on in there.
The rundown.
Yeah, see the team.
Let's see their mental mentality, just their mentality. It looks like they're happy. So it looks like on the left side, on the right side, Mr. Wyatt is very, very, very bright. And then you have Mr. Luke, who has I don't think Luke's played tonight, has he?
No, I don't think so. It's been Zyon tanking most of the game.
And Zion's been doing a great job. This is the first time I've seen Zyon play Overwatch. Sorry, so many ums. But
clean it up, Josh. Gosh, be a professional.
I'm tired. And
I do it all the time too. You don't have to watch very long in one of my broadcasts to know I have that same problem.
But we're going to be doing really good in this next round because this comp that we've had so far has been working very, very fluid. You got the Zarya. The last round we did Zarya v Zarya. And
Zyon showing off his muscles.
Oh yeah, dude is absolutely amazing. I love that man.
Yep.
Big Steppa be stepping it up for real.
Well, as our most esteemed governor, KIV, once said, "Ain't no step too high for a high stepper." I so want to get that on our sound effects board, and just every time we
should modify it just a little bit. Be
Zyon,
like, ain't no step too big for a big stepper.
Yes. That's like the corn pop is a bad dude thing for Zyon from here on out.
Bro, that dude is gonna become a legend if we let this go too far. Mr. Corn Pop already a legend. That man is going to go down in history. There's no Okay, there's two people so far that, in my opinion, that have already gone down in history for esports.
Okay, I want to hear your opinion on
Number
this.
one, Dish.
The Super Dish.
Dish has gone down in the Hall of Fame. If you will.
Agreed.
And then you have number two, Mr. Corn Pop. Mr. Corn Pop has gone down already, and he's still here. He's already gone down in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we can't put him in the Hall of Fame until he graduates.
That's true, but he's already in the cool guys.
Okay, so let me throw another name out there, and you just react to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Seth Dawson.
Yeah, love that man.
Yep.
That dude definitely deserves a spot. As a founding member of the Smash Bros. Team that has already won championship now, he's the OG, if you will.
Yep.
The originator. Love that dude.
I could also see an argument being made for Cameron Gentle. I know you don't know who that is because he was before your time.
Sounds like an interesting gentleman, though.
Yes, he is. Cam, great guy. He is actually the captain that led the team to our first Rocket League championship.
Hey.
And
I've heard a lot about that dude.
And I don't think any of my other, including Dish, any of my other Rocket League players would dispute this. Best Rocket League player we've ever had. Like, he was just insanely good.
That team
and was really good at coaching too.
Yeah. whenever I first started coming to Faulkner and I heard, oh, this team has already won a championship, I'm like, man, these guys are high profile already.
Yes,
And
but we're working at it.
That was completely due to that dude right there.
Yes, Cam was. I mean, obviously the rest of his team was necessary, and he had a lot of really great people working under him and white team. And we had enough, and we should have just done a black team as well from the first game.
Oh yeah.
Or from the very first time, because we had 12 Rocket League players our first year.
Holy, that's a lot of Rocket League players.
Yeah.
Honestly. That would have put a lot in your plate, though.
Yes, it would have. And it was my first year, so I had no idea what I was doing. I have some idea of what I'm doing right now. Not completely. I'm still working at it.
He's tired right now, so it kind of gets a little iffy sometimes.
That's true. But I also have more people that are knowledgeable and willing to help out now than I did back then, and that makes a big difference.
That's very fair. I mean, now we offer scholarships for people who want to work production, and that's a big thing because production is very, very hard to find people for.
Yeah, people don't realize how much goes into our broadcast and the production crew and the knowledge that they have to be able to work on. I mean, like, you know, right now we've got Brock who's training and doing a really great job and making a very seamless transition. But you can tell, like, he would be able to tell you that first time when I come in and show people how to run the TriCaster for the first time, it is drinking from a fire hose. There's so much that you have to be able to know
He's
to
shaking
run
his head
the
right
production.
now.
Yeah, I say he knows, he agrees.
Love that dude.
And there's so many moving parts that go into it. It's just it's a difficult job, but the thing that's great about it is, and remember, we are a university. We're trying to teach people how to get a job once they graduate. This is a skill that is transferable.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to go into broadcasting, production, whether it's radio, TV, film, whatever, all those skills are transferable. But a lot of those guys are not going to go on to do that professionally, but they might be the production manager for their church or for their organization, like a Kiwanis Club, something like that, whenever they have live events. And so these are life skills that are going to be useful to a lot of the guys that we have doing production from here on. And it looks like we're about to get into the push bot round 4.
Also, I just realized this, and I should have pointed out earlier, but I love how Zyon's name is Zai the Goat.
Zai the Goat, yeah.
It's like every single game he plays in, he's got a funny, goofy name.
He does, and they're all good. They're all memorable.
Big Steppa, Zai the Goat, like, bro, this guy needs to stop cooking so hard.
I really need to pull that sound clip of K. Ivy saying that, and we're going to have to play it on the air at one point.
At some point, yeah, for sure. All right, looks like they have a Reinhardt on their team, so it's going to be a little bit different than the last round.
Yeah, Reinhardt, if I'm not mistaken, not real big in the meta right now.
No, but he's also not a bad counter for Zarya, which is what we've been running a little bit.
Yep, that's true.
All right, really boom counting gets knocked down a little bit here, trying to back off a little bit, and does. Burns and Ash. Looks like this team is a very, very heavy back line and really high defense front line. Oh, they have an Ana, and Zyon does get it slip, but it gets up instantly.
Yep.
Wake him up inside. Oh, and ooh, that gets knocked down.
Yeah, that Reinhardt is real low.
Rolly Boom does get out too. This is a very, very even. Oh, and great shot from
takes
Wyatt.
out the Ash, yeah.
And Shadow already has ult here.
Come on, take him down.
Goes tank mode. Light him up, buddy. Light him up.
Yeah.
And there goes down the tank.
Yep. Soldier
and
down.
There goes down Bastion. And now we're gonna start pushing. Let's go, Faulkner.
Let's go, robot. Start running the other way.
And it goes down. They've now been staggered. This is a very, very bad position now for Seminole here.
Yep. Seminole State
get dynamited.
Raiders kind of on their back heels here.
If we get another pick here, it would be amazing, but I'm not sure we're really going to be able to get that. And now we've taken the lead here.
Yep.
We're not done yet. Keep pushing.
Sojourn now has a good amount of charge. Has Reinhardt on the ropes here.
Yep.
But it's unable to get that secure.
Oh, he does get hit by the fire strike, and that fire strike does do a ton of damage.
It does, yeah.
It hoits.
Yeah.
Man, the Bastion really being able to push them back though.
Yeah. Oh, gets knocked down to 20 HP. Woo!
Oh no!
Hey,
There we go. And they get the Reinhardt down too.
Yep.
Oh
Gets it
man!
down low and does get him. And does
And
another
the
one.
Ash and the Bastion. Woo! Faulkner put in
He
the
is
work.
holding down on the right trigger.
Yes. And those bullets have not stopped firing since.
Design at work.
I wonder how many tons of lead just got absolutely used.
I don't know, but I imagine if you could make bullet angels on the ground next to where he was firing.
Really boom over here in backline now, putting on a lot of good damage on the Ana, but it's gonna get hurt a lot here. And does go down. A little bit of a misplay there from Wooly Boone, but now Reinhardt does go in.
Oh, and gets melted.
Wonderful. Faulkner now gets bashed in their backline.
All right, they're able to push over on the bridge.
And this could be it.
They do have checkpoint.
And we're still pushing here. They're staggered pretty badly here.
Uh-oh, they've got robot.
Yeah, they do. I don't think Shadow's died yet this time.
I don't think he has either.
Amazing work here coming out from Jesse here. A lot of value from the Bastion here. Bastion ult incoming.
Oh, Bastion ult coming.
No kills off of it.
No
but does,
kill. Yeah, I was about to say that's surprising.
The backline.
I guess they just staggered at the right time.
Reinhardt does go down off of it though, along with the Ana, as what it looks like.
Yep, Anna's down. And now we got
Along with the Ash,
robot moving back in the right direction.
and now Faulkner has a lot of ults here. We are going to be able to do and there goes the Kiriko.
The robot is pushing the button.
Oh, wow, I didn't even catch that.
Faulkner now pushing it again, putting us at a very, very advantageous spot with still a good chunk of time left in the game. We're going to be in for the long haul.
Yeah, push that pylon, boys.
Oh shoot! Oh, good ult from
Oh man,
from Zyon.
this Sojourner is so low though.
Gets the other Bastion. Funny, our Bastion gets their Bastion.
Yes, dueling bastions.
Ash does use ult there, but Ash does go down.
Is this Rampage?
Oh,
Woo! Not good.
Our, Shadow does go down here, but Whirly Boom does get 2 kills. One on the Bob and one on, I don't know who else it was.
I didn't see the Bob. Yeah.
Now getting pushed back down to middle here.
They're deciding to basically camp out here and make their stand here. Which remember, as long as the robot doesn't touch the pylon, it really doesn't make a difference where they stop them.
Looks like Faulkner is going to get really close to killing the support player, but unable to get
There they go. Worldly Boom does have ult, so we could see ult here in a second.
Oh, and gets the Zarya.
Now.
Ult's here. It's chasing him down.
Yep.
Gets another one. It's hunting them down. And another.
Whoa!
And that's a team wipe.
That is some of the best situational awareness in a play I've ever seen. Just knew where all 3 of them were and hunted them down perfectly.
amazing stuff. Faulkner now taking a forward spawn now. Looks like Whirly Boom's going to try and go back on again, but I'm not sure how successful he will be this time.
Here's the thing, though. Even if we don't push another inch, as long as Faulkner can run out of the clock here, we're way ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So that's also a way to win this match.
Oh, it's going to be close.
There's a tug of war going on there, but we...
Both teams, almost all of the teams go down except for one.
Yeah.
Zarya does live on 1 HP.
Wow!
Other team is absolutely infuriated with how little HP he had left and how he's going to still be able to survive off that push. Insanity coming out from Faulkner here tonight. Only 3 minutes left on the game as well.
So it's funny, what Faulkner has seemingly decided to do is they feel like this is their best place to make a stand, and they'll just wait for the other team to push back. Again, all they have to do is run out the clock. They don't have to actually push it all the way to the end.
Right now, Faulkner is already in winning position.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Great awareness from the tank here.
Yep.
Ult comes out from Ana. Ooh, and that's
And
gonna
that
be
is-
Whirly Boom goes down.
Yep. And Chiaki's immortality field goes down.
Shadow's gonna go down as well. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to back off here.
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna lose a little bit.
They're gonna lose a little ground. Now they can lose some. They just have to lose
Less than
whatever the you see that little gray indicator there for the audience.
only 2 minutes left here for the other team to get to where they need to go.
Yeah, they
It's
do
gonna
need
be
to
tight
stop
for
the
them.
bleeding though. All right, come on guys, make this push.
It looks like we are up on top here on bridge.
Yep.
Ooh, and there goes Baptiste, and there goes their tank.
Yep.
Anna alone on point.
Yeah. Anna with
There
not a ton of
goes their
survivability.
Faulkner now pushing it back to the middle
Yep.
and going to take away their absolute hard work that they just pushed there.
And it was a good push by the Seminoles,
Oh, it was.
or the Raiders, no question.
Almost made it to their further spawn point, but was not able to get that close.
No, it was close, but not quite enough.
I love that perk. Oh, Chucky gets knocked down low,
Yeah,
but is still able to survive off of it.
and they do get the Ash, so that helps.
Ash goes down. Their entire backline is very low here.
Oh, Kiriko ult.
Kiriko is down. Or not Kiriko, Zarya is
Zarya.
down.
And now we have Zarya ult.
Yep. Kiriko goes
Ooh.
down.
Nice shot.
And now we just gotta push it, and then we will get closer to the end here.
Yeah, 44 seconds left.
Ash pushed out too far for no reason and is punished hard for it.
That was a desperation move right there. So it looks like Faulkner is going to be able to push it even further. And with only 30 seconds left, they are in a very good position to just be able to win one more team fight. They'll probably win it if they can win this next fight.
Yep. Oh, and Juno comes out here. Zarya gets melted down. Uh-oh.
Oh, bomb. Yep.
Bob goes.
Wow.
Oh, and Faulkner's entire team does go down, but only 7 seconds left on the clock. Only thing we have to do now is get them off.
If we can get them off of Robot, that is all we have to do.
And Faulkner now probably has at least 1 or 2 ults here left for last fight.
All right, so they have Juno. They're going to be able to rush. And now the fight starts.
1 ult. Here's Baptiste. Goes down. Oh, shoot.
Oh, this is bad.
Is able to survive it.
Come on. Melt them down. There we go.
2.
Get 2 picks. And now it's all done to Zarya.
And
Zarya's
it's
done.
over.
That's it. They're not going to be able to make it back in time, and they don't.
Faulkner closing out the
There we go.
absolute banger of a match.
Man, what a good game. Whew. Let's see who gets play of the game here.
I'm going to guess Bastion.
Look at that. Josh was right.
It wasn't our Bastion, though, unfortunately.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, you're right.
It was the other Bastion. But it was a really good player.
Oh, I know what play this was. This was, yeah. The one where he gets, yep.
Unfortunately, in that play, he was not able to get the Zarya, and they were very, very mad about that.
Yes, they were. But no, great game this evening. Really fun to watch. Lots of back and forth with a draw, weirdly. Still have no idea how to tabulate that. But we'll figure that out. That's the least of our problem. At least we won the match. That's really the only thing I was concerned about. So, no, great game. Great showing by Faulkner. Fantastic synergy on the teamwork tonight.
Oh, yeah. Very, 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 very good job from everyone, honestly. Everyone was doing a great job coordinating, communication, and positioning. It was amazing.
Yeah, and it's really kind of crazy because it's sort of like a tale of two halves there, because first game, just absolutely down to the wire. Faulkner barely scrapes by. Second game literally ends in a draw. But third and fourth game, Faulkner just kind of dominated the whole round. Lost some team fights, probably had some mistakes that they could correct on, but I mean, can't ask for much better performance than what you saw in rounds 3 and 4.
Even pro teams lose every once in a while, you know?
That's true. But not us tonight. Tonight we win.
Exactly.
Faulkner does take a... Again, I have no idea how to tabulate that. We're going to say 3.5 to 1.5. No, just 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5, yeah.
Yeah, 3.5 to 0.5 victory. This is the weirdest score call I've ever have to make as a broadcaster. But Faulkner wins, defeats the Raiders by 3 rounds. We'll say that, by 3 rounds. So that is going to be it for us. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back with a post-game interview for the post-game show.
Preparing leaders for the River region and beyond, Faulkner University's Harris College of Business is distinctively different, focusing on ethics and character development in the classroom and building ethical foundations with our new Ethics Institute. Living the mission of Faulkner University to glorify God through education of the whole person, emphasizing integrity of character in a caring Christian environment where every individual matters every day.
As a student at the Harris College of Business, I saw firsthand the mission of Faulkner University. My professors there not only taught me, but they also mentored me. They encouraged me. They cared for me. They instilled character and integrity into me. I mattered every day. That mission hasn't changed. Harris College of Business continues to provide its students with the tools they need to succeed in today's business world.
Earn your online Masters of Science in Management from Faulkner in 1 year. With a focus on HR management, leadership and ethics, and strategic management, you'll gain the skills to succeed. Apply today at faulkner.edu.
Is anything gonna happen?
There's no touchscreen there.
Oh,
hey, we're back. No, it's okay. I knew Connor. Thank you. Connor doing his job and making sure that we knew that we were on the air. But I was talking to Jesse Clark here, Shadow 04. Do I say 04 or 04?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, Shadow 04 or 4 or however you want to say it. I don't care.
Whichever way.
Yes. He's a chill guy. He doesn't get hung up on little details like that. But yeah, we're coming off of again, it was the weirdest score call I've ever made. It's I'm going to say a 3.5 to a 0.5 victory.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, Jesse, especially, like I said, in that game, first round, neck and neck the whole way. You scrape out a victory by the skin of your teeth. Second round literally ends in a draw. And then rounds 3 and 4, you guys just kind of dominated. What happened? Did you all just turn on the afterburners? Like, what was going on there?
I will say Flashpoint has always been one of our best.
That is true, yeah.
Like in the past, even if we don't win, Flashpoint is the one. If we do win one, that's the one we win.
Yep.
And we don't always make it to push, so that's a hard one to say. But I do think we are.
I remember y'all having some good push rounds, though.
Yeah, I do think push is one of our strong suits too. So I think once we reached that point, we just did so much better.
Yep.
We got so much more used to it. We were used to that game mode and everything. It just helped us so much more.
Well, I got to say, I know as a captain, you've got to be impressed with the way your guys played tonight, because it wasn't just each had a good individual performance. The team coordination was spot on.
Oh, yeah. We did really good. We did really, really good. Between ult combos, uses, and just calling out their cooldowns, that was one of the biggest things. Because they played some characters that had some key cooldowns that we had to watch for. Like the Bastion, for instance.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so that went really well.
Well, speaking of the Bastion, you had a pretty good game as Bastion, getting, 2 plays of the game as him?
I think so, roughly.
Yeah, that last one was a different Bastion, I know.
Yeah,
but,
that was theirs.
But it was funny. Bastion being a very crucial part to the gameplay in this game, really on both sides.
Oh, yeah, he's really good at laying down a lot of pressure. And especially if we can focus on one person, like the Ryan, the Zarya that they were playing, we can just melt them.
Yeah, I can say as a Reinhardt player myself, if you can't get somebody behind the Bastion, it will melt your shield and then it will melt you. You definitely want to be able to get somebody like a Genji or somebody or Symmetra or somebody that can get into the back lines and take care of that, because up front, just charging into a Bastion fire is suicide.
That's why you got to call that cooldown, because we couldn't rush in when they were using it. Otherwise, we'd die too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and even using a Bastion on a Bastion, that's a tough call on that one. You don't know who's going to win. It's just too risky.
But it did seem like, and I was actually very encouraged to see this, we had a team comp that was very similar to theirs for most of the night.
Yeah.
You remember in the first couple rounds, we had a lot of Reaper versus Reaper play. We had Bastion versus Bastion. We had a lot of Zarya versus Zarya. But it seemed like every time there was a 1v1 or something similar to that with the characters that we were playing, ours was just a little bit better. Like our Zarya usually won a front-up fight with the Zarya. The Bastion usually won against the Bastion. And our Reaper a couple times was able to win against Reaper. So it does seem like our team was just like a hair better than them on some of those characters.
Yeah, I would say so for sure on the individual level, and then team-wise, I think we just worked better together too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the most coordinated I've seen a team in a long time, and that's really
very
encouraging.
Nice. It's very nice.
It's helpful, and I know that a lot of that has to do, Jesse, with you got a lot of really good new recruits.
Oh yeah.
We had Wyatt and Zyon both playing tonight.
Marchankin and DPS makes a big difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the night, did Luke ever sub in or no?
No, he didn't, but he was spectating, and then in between games, he would
help strategically.
Yeah, strategically, he'd point some stuff out.
Which Luke's really good at that.
Oh yeah, he is. He's very organizing.
But I mean, yeah, you think about that. Two brand new guys, freshmen, because I know, and I'm not trying to offer excuses, but last year, like, we basically had to start from scratch. We were constantly having to reset, and we had basically a brand new team, and just had to cobble things together. It's really nice to get a new class of fresh blood in there that are really good at the game.
Oh yeah, no, they're solid. They're really solid.
So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thank you so much, Jesse, for being with us and giving us some insight there. And congratulations on, I think this is your first one as captain, is it not?
Yeah, first one as captain.
Well, congratulations. That's got to be a great feeling.
It is. It really is.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. But before we do that, want to let you know about some of the upcoming broadcasts that we've got here. First of all, the next broadcast is going to be, we're pretty sure this is the case. We haven't 100% confirmed it yet, but the other team seems on board with it.
Oh, okay.
Smash Blue tomorrow, October the 9th at 6 p.m. And it's going to be us versus the University of Wisconsin Green Bay again. We played them a lot this year in a lot of different sports, but it'll be us versus Phoenixes, and we've always had good relationships with them, so it'll be fun to see them in competition again tomorrow for the Smash Blue team. After that, we've got our next Overwatch game, which is going to be October the 14th. So that one's actually going to be on a Tuesday, so that one's a little bit different. I believe that's the case. Let me double-check my calendar and make sure that is true. Yes. So that one's actually on a Tuesday. So next week we'll have you on a Tuesday night.
Sweet.
Tuesday night at 9 p.m. and that is going to be against the State of New York University State of University on one Anta, and they're the Red Dragons. I've never heard of this school before. It's some state school up in New York. I did a little research on it. They just need a shorter name. That's all.
Yeah, that's such a weird name.
I'm sure it's a good school. They just need a shorter name. That's all I'm saying. Like Duke, 4 letters. That's all you need.
Quick, easy, simple, not
right. You don't have to get crazy with it. You can anyway.
Dashes.
Or Faulkner. Faulkner's a nice short name. 2 syllables.
One word.
Throw it out there.
Yeah.
All right. But a big special thanks to everybody that was helping out. We had a larger production crew than we normally do. We had Connor, Hagin, and Brock Eckenrod. They were both here. Connor training Brock, but Brock handled it since like after game 1. So doing a great job being able to do that and keep us on the air, make us look good, which is a Herculean task in and of itself, but we know Brock is up for it. Big thanks to my broadcast partner and color commentator, Josh Chalchi, as always doing a great job of bringing some flavor to the broadcast. Of course, I am your play-by-play announcer and head coach, Caleb Colquitt, saying so long from Regitar USA Arena. Tonight, Faulkner is able to win it by 3 rounds, so a very dominant victory, and a big congratulations to them on their first win of the season. But that's going to be it for us for this evening. Thank you so much for watching. Stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA Hi-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!